John's side of the pile, Andrew's moving the dump trailer, it's got some stuff we need to empty. Morgan's back in the quad out the shed to take, to fill it up with diesel and then fix the air blower. I'm looking for the cherry picker, I don't know where it is, and John Deere lads are here from Cornthwaites, just put a new sensor on the abatement and I can just hear it firing up now, so just in there checking it's working. Who knew there was more than one Oscar? Come to pick something up. This barley behind the yard, there used to be a grass strip, so there's a few little bits of grass growing in it. So before Andrew takes the rake off and puts the drill back on, he's just going through with a hoe, but I think he's doing it with I, not RTK, because it twists and turns a little bit. So he's gone up there. See the rows again now. Someone was saying about the barley, but it'll spring back up again tomorrow. The other thing is as well, where the wheels go, it could kind of like squash it back in, especially if it's a bit damp. But that doesn't really matter, because if we really wanted, we could put a couple of spring tines on the back linkage on an A-frame just to knock that out. You see where he's driven there. We'll see how long it takes to spring back up, but a few years ago I drilled spring barley between the rows of wheat on this field the day before cereals. When I come back a few weeks later, 2 days later, you couldn't see where the tractor and drill had driven. So I'm not really concerned about it flattening a little bit, especially in April. It's not that bad at all, this field, to be honest. It was just that headland had a little bit, and he's just going to go around the ditch there as well. Is that unbolted now then?
Yeah, should be.
Ooh, looks a bit big to move forwards enough to get at the fans.
Well, we'll see.
You can see the fans there now. That's what we want. See where them two fans aren't working. We can hear the fan blowing. The plug in there. It's gone bad. That'll do, won't it?
Yeah.
It's so annoying, that little plug. Blowing the cab out now, and then they've got some electrical contact cleaner to sort that plug, but it took a bit of finding the fault, and they found something on a ag forum abroad that said to try that plug, and that's what it was. But yeah, he's blowing all the dust out because they've had the door and the window open when I started the unit because it was so hot. A nice cheap fix though, with a spray of the cleaner. Back to rolling now, it's sort of dried up. We've been doing yard jobs this morning so that it's not sticking, it's nicely grayed off. So I'm going to finish the field I got rained off on yesterday and then move on to the one that Andrew's just finishing drilling now. Yesterday you couldn't see them trees for rain. Andrew's drilling that headland, he's come down there, and then he's been today, there's dust. Andrew's finishing off that headland, and I'm going to go over here and finish off this one I was rolling. Down this ramp, just squeeze in. Yeah, and then I'll go across there and roll that. Oh, so much dust on the one you can't see, but that's a tidy job now. Much drier today. Hopefully the mud will fall off the rollers in a bit that I gathered up yesterday rolling that grass. And they'll be nice and shiny. Not heard this song for years, it's a tune. I just realised we've still got the bag lifter in the corner, so I'm going to go and get that, and I forgot to fill up with AdBlue yesterday, so bleeping at me saying I need AdBlue, so hopefully whoever comes and picks the spikes up can bring me a little bit of AdBlue, because we've still got quite a bit to do, and all the headlands. Right, while I'm doing the rest of this rolling, if you're bored and you want to donate £5 to charity without actually using any of your own money, you can fill in the farm business survey. I'll put the link below here. It's for Hills Green. It used to be called a market to farmers, but I think it's just a little bit different now. Apparently you can do it in 6 minutes, maybe quicker if you're fast at clicking, and you get entered into a prize draw to a Ridgeline jacket or a gilet, but also every response they're going to donate £5 to a farming charity. Now I can't remember which one, so hold on. Farming charity, so they're going to donate to a few, so that's why I couldn't remember. So you're probably going to be like, oh, RAVI and FCN or something like that, or don't call me to, but that's what they're going to do. So if you've got a spare 5 or 6 minutes and you want to donate something to charity at the end of this video, click the link below. Thank you. Beastie shiny Valtra there. Rob Taylor, I think, is it, working the other side of the road. This used to be one field, I think, at one point, till they built that dual carriageway. That's a Q, isn't it, I think, when it's got the silver bit on the back of the hub. Too bouncy. See? It's got like a ring round the hub, same as ours, I think. Such a messy job. The whole thing wants abandoning, just like they've done in America. That's better. I'm sure oh yeah, I didn't fill it up, so I think, where's all that diesel gone? But yeah, I didn't put that much in yesterday because I kind of snuck in front of Andrew, didn't I? Back at the yard, fill that right up with AdBlue and then fill that right up with diesel, and we're good to go. Got one more little bit to do. There's a chunk of this field that the pigeons have been in because it had OSR on it, and we decided it wasn't worth saving. So we sprayed it off, put a bit of spring barley in it, and then we've kept all along the road where the pigeons didn't eat, because, you know, it might only be a couple of acres, 2 or 3 acres, but if it yields like as good as it looks, then it was worth keeping, because OSR is worth about £400 or £500 a tonne at the moment, because it's linked to the price of fuel. So that little bit that's left might pay better than this barley. Well, it probably will. You would think, why am I bothered sowing the barley? Well, when it was OSR, it had its first dose of nitrogen to try and see if it would catch up and grow faster than the pigeons. It didn't, so rather than waste that fertiliser, the barley should mop it up, and it's only the cost of the home saved seed, so we'll see what happens. Last year when I was away, so crack on the rollers here, so Rob welded it up and put a plate over it, and I just noticed before, this side's got one now, so I'm going to back it in the workshop. I could do with taking that spike out of the way really, and then I can weld it up, because I don't want to get any worse. It actually doesn't do a lot, it just pivots that round when you fold it out. It has no real weight on it, it just pulls the hinge round. When it's working it doesn't, but I suppose when you go up and down contours it might, or when you get it stuck and you've lifted it up perhaps, but I'll weld it up now so it doesn't get worse and fall off, because we've still got quite a bit of spring work left to do. I've undone them clamps, get that up there out the way, get in the whizzer in, grind it off, and then we can get the welder in. It's a nice crisp noise. Now you might be wondering what I'm doing with a rocket launcher on my shoulder. Well, everything's going out. It is, I think John's testing to see if that sensor's going to work. We've put on, that is green, this is shiny black vinyl for wrapping the green on that box when we get time, because obviously the smart box was fent green and now the fents are black, so I got that ages ago, lost it in the workshop, but it's for vinyl wrapping the green to black so it matches, and then if we ever need to and get green fence again, we can take it off with a steam cleaner and then we're back to green. Saves painting them or getting new doors, but It's nice with that on there, it just balances it proper. You can't really see, Morgan welded it and painted it while I was checking the tyre pressures. Only a quick job, but yeah, that just swings that. They're fair age, these rollers, and they've done a lot because Bill and Joe use them a bit as well, but all tucked in the shed. Today's birthday, so Irish Farmers and Contracts in Hawley is 4th day of them actually, I think they're blocking the roads to protest about the tax that they have on their diesel in Southern Ireland, because they've got some horrendous tax and the price is really dear, and it's also really dear across Europe as well, and in the UK. I think it's actually worse in Holland at the moment, but yeah, they've got it bad and they want to try and get the duty dropped. So a big shout out to them. Tristan Cotton is 22. Alex Cow or Crow Cow, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. He's on there, and Glenn Wright, guy that taught me to weld, he is on there. He probably won't like me saying that because sometimes I weld atrociously, but sometimes I can weld properly. But yeah, happy birthday, Glenn. £112,734. He also taught me mum to scuba dive as well. This is all sorted now anyway, but the sense that they plugged in, it didn't want to like reset, so they've had to plug all sorts of laptops in. AdBlue, load of rubbish. Everything shouldn't have it on, but everything does have it on, and it causes problems on everything. Just realised, never made the end of the video as I was editing, but that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget the farm business survey. It's linked below this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.